The zipper whispered up her back like a secret being sealed. I watched from the doorway as she leaned toward the mirror, adjusting her hair with slow, deliberate care. The dress was silver, tight, dangerous. She bent forward, just enough for me to notice what she was not wearing beneath it. I didn't speak. She caught my eyes in the mirror and smiled. Not the smile she used for me, but the one she saved for strangers with money and intention. "Don't wait up," she said lightly. Then, with surgical precision, she added, "Sorry, honey, I can't invite you. You'd just embarrass me with those shabby shoes and that cheap shirt." A horn sounded outside. Once. Impatient. Familiar. She didn't look back when she walked out. The door shut with the soft finality of a coffin lid. By the time the engine faded down the street, the house felt too large for my heart. I stood where she left me, the scent of her perfume still hanging in the air like a lie that refused to evaporate. For weeks, no months, there had been signals. Late nights, locked phone. The way her laughter had changed pitch when a certain number called. I told myself it was stress, work, ambition. But underwear forgotten? No, that was not carelessness. That was confidence. I poured myself a glass of water I didn't drink. My mind ran in tight, perfect circles. That look in the mirror. The honk. The practiced insult about my clothes. She hadn't gone to a work party. She had gone to someone who knew exactly what she wasn't wearing. And the way she'd spoken to me before leaving. That wasn't dismissal. That was preparation. I didn't confront her. I didn't panic. I didn't beg the universe for explanations. I became quiet. The next morning she returned near dawn. Shoes in her hand, hair disheveled in the precise way women get when they believe they've gotten away with something. She slipped into bed beside me, as if nothing had happened. I did not touch her. At breakfast, she spoke about her boss, about loud music and boring speeches. I nodded, served her coffee, fried her eggs. Inside me, the storm was learning patience. When she went to shower, I finally opened her phone. She had taught me her passcode years ago. She never changed it. The arrogance of people who believe they own the room. The messages were clinical, ruthless. Hotel confirmations, inside jokes. A man who referred to me as the accessory. Photos she had taken hours before, her reflection in a hotel mirror, the silver dress riding high on bare skin. I forwarded everything to myself. Then I restored the phone exactly as it had been, not a ripple on the surface. Over the next week, I became a shadow. I pulled phone records, accessed cloud backups. I learned his name, his address, his business reputation. He was married and very powerful, the kind of man who believed consequences were for other people. The proof arrived on a Tuesday in the form of a legal envelope delivered to my workplace. Inside were timestamps, call logs, and hotel receipts tied to a corporate account. His. I read it 3 times. No emotion, just confirmation. That night she came home humming. I placed the envelope on the kitchen table between us. She didn't understand it first. Then she opened it. Her face changed in stages: confusion, calculation, terror. "I can explain," she whispered. "I know," I said. My voice sounded like someone else's. "You already did." Her knees buckled. She reached for the chair. For me. I stepped back. Silence did the rest. She cried later. Real cries. The ugly kind. She blamed loneliness, my absence, my shoes, my shirts, the life she thought she deserved. I let her speak. I let her hope. Then I slid my phone across the table. On the screen was an email thread, CC'd to her lover's wife, to his board of directors, to his legal department, all sent that morning. Her breath left her in a sharp, broken sound. "You didn't," she whispered. "I did," I replied. No slammed doors, just the slow collapse of everything she'd balanced on my silence. Within days, his career unraveled. His marriage detonated. Public humiliation did the rest. She tried to hold on to me as the only stable ruin left. I unbuttoned her fingers from my sleeve, one at a time. "Breakfast tomorrow?" she asked weakly, as if clinging to ritual might resurrect us. There won't be a tomorrow for us. She expected me to be gone when she woke up. I wasn't. She lay there, waiting for the sound of dishes, the smell of coffee, the comfort of routine. It never came. By the time she stumbled into the kitchen, panic already tightening her breath, the table was empty, the house hollow. Only one thing remained where her breakfast should have been: a single note. "You dressed for him. Now live without me." Later, I heard she begged, that she tried to explain herself to people who already knew, that she waited for weeks for a call that never came. I don't hate her. Hate takes effort. What I feel now is lighter than that, colder, and permanent.